Sahara India's all problems to be resolved in 2020, said Sahara Chief Subroto Roy.
Dear friends, welcome to watch our channel Home Biz Billionaire.
Roy has assured all Sahara investors that they would get their invested amount with full interest, and an additional interest would be paid even for a day's delay. Hopeful of all its problems getting resolved this year, embattled Sahara Group's chief Subroto Roy has said 2 large foreign investors have been roped in for real estate and city development businesses, and nearly 22,000 rupees crore deposited with regulator Sebi will also eventually come back. Roy has also assured all Sahara investors that they would get their invested amount with full interest, and an additional interest would be paid even for a day's delay. In a letter to investors on the occasion of the group's 42nd Foundation Day, celebrated on February 1, Roy said Group always kept intact its tradition of timely payments and excellence in services, but there has been delay in payments during the last 7 years at certain places due to some undesirable circumstances. Referring to a long-running dispute with capital market regulator Sebi over funds garnered by 2 group firms through issuance of certain bonds, Roy said the entire amount generated through sale of mortgage of assets or from joint ventures had to deposited in Sebi Sahara account due to an embargo imposed by the Supreme Court. Out of this, we cannot use even a single rupee for organizational work or even towards repayment to the esteemed investors, Roy wrote. Roy said Sahara has huge land parcels, but developing townships or colonies on them has been difficult due to lack of funds for internal infrastructural development and for the requirement of depositing in Sebi Sahara account any advanced payment taken from residential unit buyers. He, however, said these problems would be resolved soon as 2 esteemed foreign investors with huge funds are coming with us in our real estate, city development businesses. Keeping in mind the directions of the Supreme Court, certain agreements have been signed, which will resolve Sahara's problems within this year, that is 2020, Roy said. Sebi had ordered Sahara India Real Estate Corporation Limited and Sahara Housing Investment Corporation Limited in 2011 to refund the money raised from around 3 crore investors through optionally fully convertible bonds. After a long process of appeals and cross-appeals, the Supreme Court on August 31, 2012 upheld Sebi's directions asking the 2 firms to refund the money collected from investors with 15% interest. Sahara was eventually asked to deposit an estimated 24,000 crore with Sebi for further refund to investors, though the group has always maintained it amounted to double payment as it had already refunded more than 95% investors directly. Giving an update on the Sahara Sebi matter, the government informed Parliament this Monday that Sahara Group has deposited 15,448 crore rupees to Sebi Sahara refund account as on February 1, 2020, while a cheque of 41.59 crore has also been given by the group in late January, which the court has directed to be accepted without prejudice. Replying to a Lok Sabha question, Minister of State for Finance Anurag Thakur further said that Sebi had received 19,560 applications in total involving 53,362 bond certificates for an aggregate amount of 81.3 crore rupees. Out of this, Sebi has made refunds with respect to 14,146 applications, involving 39,499 certificates, for an aggregate amount of 109.86 crore, including 58.52 crore as principal and 51.34 crore as an interest, the minister said. Thakur also said Sebi had issued advertisements advising investors to file their refund claims, and last such advertisements were issued on March 26 and June 19. In the year 2018 was the last date for receiving refund applications, and no claim would be accepted after the cutoff date. The investors were told it was their last and final opportunity to claim refund.
Thanks for watching Home Biz Billionaire, your global entertainment. If you like it, please subscribe our channel for latest news and movies.